Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. Ambitious ball here. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now it's Rodri, plays it across, and it's claimed by the keeper. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Hazard. Eder Militao. And here's Forlan. Kubo.
Rodri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Climbs up big! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's a cute ball. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a throw. Nice looking ball. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Played into the middle. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So
He's got tall. That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Just about within shooting range. Can he spark a counter here? Pirlo. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. Played out to the right. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for a runner. It's a searching pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho. Is there any support? He might not need it. And this is Forlan. And he's taking no chances there. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Kubo. Now Eder Militao. Half-time getting close now. And this is it's Forlan! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And he can clear it away.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. A probing pass. That's an excellent interception. Done delicately. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Forlan. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. Pirlo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice physical challenge. Kubo. Ronaldinho. And it's Rodri. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Cristiano Ronaldo showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still just a single goal between the sides. And that's gone route one. Just about up to the hour now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eder Militao. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking here to chip it through. Cristiano, he gets big! He's got away with one there. Pedro Neto. No way through there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
And
department.
it's been played through. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Forlan. Hazard. Little pass back. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's as has a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hazard going full tilt down the left. Eder Militao. Rodri. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Big chance! So close to drawing level.
Hazard is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
And it's Kubo.
Such good technique.
Look at the space here. It's run loose here. Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kubo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Numero 20. Numero 16. Numero 5. Numero 11. Ronaldinho. Lasciano il campo per
And it's
il numero
Ronaldinho.
10. Il
I
numero
think we're
14.
just about done here.
Bale. Il numero 3. Il numero 4. Vieira.
Yeah.
Il numero 33. Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.